week. Hello, my friends. Today we are talking about the Florida rainfall, which destroy the roads and many streets, houses of the Florida. You can see in that picture how roads are damaged by the heavy water from the sea. So we'll discuss all the details about that storm. So please subscribe my channel and watch full video for more updates. So let's start now. So we are now talking about the Florida hurricane Nicole hits Florida. The second latest landfalling hurricane in US history. Means that's second latest hurricane which will never come in past years, and that's the largest rainfall in the history of the US, which caused major flooding and significant storm surge damage. Hurricane Nicole, it's the name of the hurricane, made landfall around 3 a.m. EST November 10 near Vero Beach, Florida, with sustained winds of 75 meter per hour and a central pressure of 981 meter MB. Nichols was just the fourth hurricane on record to hit the contiguous US after October, and the second latest landfalling hurricane on record. Only Hurricane Kate in 1985, which hits the Florida Panhandle as a Category 2 storm with 100 meter per hour winds on November 21. Made landfall later in the season. Nicole set a number of low pressure records for the month of November and gave Florida two landfalling hurricanes along with Lane in 1 year for the first time since 2005, according to Steve Bowen of Gallagher Re. The damage from Nicole is likely to be similar to that of Hurricane ETA in 2020, which cost $1.6 billion. Hurricane Nicole makes landfall south of Vero Beach, Florida. Nicole brought winds gusts of 70 meter per hour or more to three major weather stations. Melbourne stations are mentioned: Melbourne Airport 18 meter per hour, Cocoa Beach 78 meter per hour, and Orlando Sanford Airport 70 meter per hour. Rain occurred in the three states. Wind gust of at least 40 meter per hour. 40 meter per hour is very large. Were recorded from Palm Beach to Georgia and on the Gulf Coast in the Tampa, St. Petersburg region. A wind gust of 100 meter per hour were recorded on a 600-foot tower at the Kennedy Space. The 100 meter per hour wind occurred at the Kennedy Space Center, where the 4.1 billion Artemis spacecraft was on the pad. As of 1 p.m. EST Thursday, power outage.us reported about 300,000 customers without power in Florida, down from a high of 350,000 earlier in the day. Regardless of the weather, Nicole slightly strengthens to reach Category 1 hurricane intensity or maintain 70 meter per hour winds. It will rank as a top 4 strongest US landfalling storm on record on November or December. A few sites have set November low pressure record during Nicole. West Palm Beach 993.5 HPA, Vero Beach 981.8 hour per air, and Cocoa Beach is 988.2. Nicole brought major storm surge flooding. At 1 p.m. EST Thursday, Nicole was centered about 45 miles north of Tampa. It headed northwest at 15 meters per hour with a 45 meters per hour sustained winds and a central pressure of 988 meters per hour. A satellite image Tampa Bay radar showed that Nicole was still a large and well-organized storm. It's a very large storm in the history of the US and was bringing heavy rain to central and northern Florida and southeastern Georgia. Tropical storm force wind extended out 345 miles to the northeast of the center, and 12-foot seas extended out 690 miles to the northeast of the center storms. Nicole was driving a highly destructive storm surge to the coast of the Florida and measured as Charleston, South Carolina, Thursday morning. Water level 3.58 feet above high tide. MHHW was observed at Jacksonville, Florida, Mayport during Thursday morning's high tide. This is the highest water level on record there since 1928, beating the record of 3.21 feet set in Hurricane Matthew in 2016. The 1998 Georgia hurricane is thought to have brought a higher water level to Jacksonville through 6.5 feet. Also on Thursday morning, major flooding occurred at Fernandina Beach, Florida, with its fourth highest level on record. Moderate flooding occurred at Fort Pulaski, Georgia, sixth highest water level on record, and major flooding at Charleston, South Carolina, 13th highest water level on record. Major flooding was observed also at tide cages at Cape Canaveral, West Palm Beach, and in the Florida Keys at Waikiki, which had its third highest water level on record at 11 p.m. EST Wednesday. It's very fortunate that Nicole made landfall during low tide, or else the flooding damage would have been much greater. Heavy rain in Florida according to 10 a.m. EST Thursday. NOAA storm summary for Nicole. More than 5 inches of rain have fallen at 3 locations in Florida, with 5.93 inches at Union Park, 7 miles east of Orlando, and the highest amount observed. Nicole's heaviest rains fell over the watershed of the St. Johnson River, which surged to major flood stage on Thursday morning, reaching a water level exceeding only two other years in 1933. And earlier this year, when the torrential rains from the Hurricane Ian drove the river to its highest level on record. Means it's that river in highest level in past years on 1933, and after 1933 that river never recorded a highest water. But now in 2022, last Thursday, was recorded that river is heavy flooded. It's heavy highest level in the history. So when the river is overloaded, it will eventually damage the cities of the Florida, damage मुख्तलिफ different city of the Florida. Rivers are still at a moderate flood stage from Ian's rains before Nicole hit, and the river likely will remain at flood stage into December. According to the river condition, you can see in that picture. So it hurricane which flooded the city and the river. If river is over stages over high level, it will damage the city in on December, because all the water comes from the storm come to the that river. If that river will over stages, it will automatically flood the areas which will lead to nearby that areas. So I hope that will never happen in future, but it's very dangerous situation for Florida. Nicole generated waves of the more than 32 feet. You can see that waves, how that waves comes up and down, then high up level. So in that way of waves absolutely damage the city, and also maybe people will killed if that type of waves comes in a city. Because no one can walk in the street or drive the cars. It's a heavy rain which cover the city. Forecast Nicole. The track forecast for Nicole is straightforward, with models in a close agreement that the storm will turn north and then westward, passing through Georgia on Friday morning, then moving through the mid-Atlantic states and into New England by Saturday morning. Nicole likely will no longer be a tropical cyclone by Friday night, when it will be over the western Carolinas, but the storm will still be a potent rainmaker thereafter, with rainfall amount of 2 to 4 inches expected. Nicole may be the final storm of the 2020 section. So that's the news, my viewers. And if you want to get more news about US and the world, you can subscribe my channel, and I will update you about every update which will come in every day. So thank you for watching my video, watching my channel, and subscribe it for more videos. Thank you so much.